Do 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 do. Hmm. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, test, voice test. Voice test. Okay, test, voice test. Test, voice test. Okay, maybe that's good. Oh no, I think the game volume actually plays over it. Test. Okay, maybe that's good. Okay, yeah, it is like the volume plays over it then. Okay, so the game does play over me. Why? Why is the video... That's actually concerning. It's actually concerning. Oh no, I think the game volume actually plays. No? I don't know. No, the volume should be good on this mic. Maybe I need to buff it up some more. Resume. This one. I don't know if I need to buff that volume up anymore or not, but I don't want the volume to be too bad. I'll just buff it up a tiny bit. Recording, no. How did I do this before? Recording devices. This one. Properties. Sorry, 100 advanced. I'm missing something. It's maxed out to 100. Yeah, the volume for that's maxed out. Yeah, let's try to make it where I can see chat. So if Mr. Wiggle shows up, I can see him. Okay. No. There we go. Might need to go back to my headset. I really don't want to wear my headset.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix your sandwich, buddy. Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
Damn, that's some big money.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be.
I'm guessing the
I got 50
microphone's
bucks on the
fine.
black
I'm not
kid.
sure. Can't really get nowhere closer to me. I could take off the little filter.
Let's get a ringside seat.
I feel like the pop filter probably helps. I could take off that little bit of foam and see what happens. I might do that, but I feel like it might be a bad idea. I need to do it when I'm trying to record something. Just test it. Okay, that was delayed.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find.
Okay.
Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Maybe if... No.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, doctor. That's okay. Do I have your
I'm gonna do that.
professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll
Do that
never
pop
leave this
filter.
room.
Wait for a second. Oh, please don't be a mistake.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something,
There we go.
and it's gone wrong.
It's the bear mic.
I guess I did it for the wrong
Hope
reason.
that is not
For
bad.
short-term gain.
Okay, bear
We
mic.
came home from China.
No thing
On
on
the
it.
cool
No
bridge.
foam.
The morphine robbery.
I have no idea how the volumes are like
That
now.
was us. I
Maybe
thought
it's
I
better?
could get the guys a fair share.
I'm not sure.
Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The
wasn't
presumption
meant
was
to
rather
be like
naive,
this.
Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc.
He
It
said
helps just to
maybe,
talk
not
about it.
they will.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered.
Yeah, he
I will
uses
use
his
the
shit
funds
himself.
that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most.
Oh, that's a lot.
Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
No, he's a liar. He's like, this motherfucker, he's actually believing me. Courtney, you're a dummy. I like those little newspaper things. They're enjoyable. I don't really care for the guy myself. Let me guess, the newspapers, towels clean for 5 cents. Oh, those are the days. Oh, there's something right over here. Ah, yes, the outside of a window. Very suspicious. I don't know what the hell I should be able to see from here. Oh, click up the screen. WASD ain't wanting to work now. There we go. Okay, where's the telephone at?
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me.
Yeah, we heard you.
You out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
Also,
I
let
know
me
who he
know,
is, Roy.
if anyone's watching, please let me know how the
met
mic
his
volume is.
brother-in-law.
I took off the little phone thing. Maybe it helps.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Of course, no one tells me. Because I don't want to check while I'm... There we go. I don't want to check while I'm playing. I want to play the game. Okay, the phone's in there, but I can't get to it. Out of the way! Are you fucking kidding me? Out of the way! You're an asshole. Please. Are you serious right now? I'm fucking stuck.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
R&I could trace that phone number, find out who that
Yeah,
line he
I
was
know.
talking to before he cut out of here.
But I can't get past you. Move. When I say that, I mean move out of my way. Oh, wait. He's finally backing up. Come on. No, don't come forward. No. There we go. He finally took the side to the left. Asshole. Okay, so I won't be able to get into the medical record area. So why are they showing me the phone there? I can't even get to that damn phone. Yeah, oh wait, it's this phone. Oh, okay.
Operator, give me R&I.
That was more difficult than it should have been.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
You know the place? Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Have I drove this one? I don't think I have. Looks new. Nope.
You seem to have a
Okay, I'm gonna check the volume real quick. Let's over it. Test. Okay, let's skip to the live. Stupid chair. Okay, let's skip to the live. Okay, it sounds like I'm in a damn fish tank. Stupid chair. Okay, it sounds like I'm in a damn fish tank. Okay, is that better? Okay, it sounds like I'm in a damn fish tank. Okay, is that better? Tess. Is that better? Tess. Okay, that sounded fine besides the million days of echoes I just did.
Pretty cozy relationship with
Okay, hang on. Let's put this down some, just so I can see the very top chat.
and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
And don't worry, I unlock new outfits as I level up. I still don't understand why suits, why people even like suits with those little patches like that. It's weird.
I used to be indecisive.
I like to see, I just don't like that little patch.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me. I don't need this.
I don't need this.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
How would they even know if you used the name Tommy?
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Okay, Bud, Ingrid, Alan, Bert, Deborah, Bing Crosby, Lauren, maybe this one? No? Said with the name Tommy, right? I don't see no Tommies unless I'm looking over it.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Whoops, that just closes the book. Okay, Jimmy, Hetty, Tyrone, no. There's no Tommy. Could just start doing this. Click all over the book. Find out at some point. Marilyn Monroe.
Winston Churchill.
There we go.
A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
They just leave their doors unlocked?
You got a problem, pal?
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I don't think so.
It's a very nasty sink.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Hey. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Don't bark. Ooh, chocolate.
Does Albert have somebody special? Didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Get your thumb off that chocolate. Especially if you're not going to eat it. You're ruining it.
Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Poke. Don't think there's anything important in that.
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
No shit.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Okay, maybe I didn't find what I was supposed to find in this. Is there something I'm actually looking for? Whoops. Oh, probably this.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
In the car. Oh, we're waiting for him. I need to park better so he can actually get in properly.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. He should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Isn't he the cop they were talking about on the radio?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
Give it up, Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Like hitting women. This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Oh, shit.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
No, these ones are just as good.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? She's leaving town.
Not sure this means much. I don't think this is going to help us. Don't think this is anything.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
That's like an easy lie. But I can't prove that she don't live there.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. You'll be lucky if you can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Oh, that was actually correct.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
I really doubt he'd sign a ticket with your, well, a coupon with your name.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Yes.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards.
I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
I don't even see how this newspaper thing will work.
The heck?
Well, if she don't get in a car, it'll be fine. I hate doing this crap.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Oh yes, sir. Indeed. Come on, lady. Walk a little faster.
I'm out of here.
Don't know how close I can get. Hi! Just turns around casually. Okay, this is gonna get annoying.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
I need a way to put this microphone closer to me. Oh, come on! I could have been sitting there normally reading. Yes, skip this, please. Fuck that. But it's still making me do it either way. Really? I'm just walking down the sidewalk. How do you think I'm following you? That don't make no sense. How am I following you if I'm just walking down the other side of the sidewalk? I could be walking normally across the street. I could be going anywhere. But she automatically assumes I'm following her. Yeah, I see where her ego's at. Just get behind a tree. Okay, she just won't keep walking this time? Okay. Oh yeah, this is totally following you. Yeah, I'm just going to jaywalk across the street. I'm following you. No, fuck it. Let's just skip it, please. Maniac! Fuck you, bitch. Yes, please. She's annoying. Oh my god. How much of this crap is there? How long is this of just following her? This is insane. Okay, I'm just gonna get in a car and just sit in it. There's no way in hell she's gonna spot me. What? She still fucking spots me. Maniac! You're not even facing me, you're driving the other way, so clearly you're following me. Maniac! Oh my god. Lady, your fucking ego is too big. Stop. There's a perp down the street. Maniac! Yeah, fucking skip that. She's driving me nuts. Oh, thank God. There's no way anyone did that. Well, not did that and not get impatient or annoyed. She's just annoying.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Did you really have to stay in the car for that? I really doubt it. Is this not the door? Where's the button? There.
That's the cop.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Well, it's not really that top secret. Anyone can do this. A frickin' child can do this crap. But yeah, if you're writing something important, try not to press your pens or anything down too hard. I know I don't. Because if you write it down hard enough, that stuff's going to appear on other pages. And that's guaranteed. So if you got anything you don't want anyone else to know, be careful what you write down. Because it's not as protected as you think it is.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Hollywood! Hollywood! She going to Hollywood! I'm gonna go out this way. Because they said she went out the back door. Maniac!
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
West Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Bookmaker's office for 23 p.m.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a guard over there by the phone.
And he just reminded me of all those anti-smoking commercials. Good lord.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please.
You mean Hollywood?
This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Sent 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Oh, was that really a drugstore? You certainly don't feel like one.
You better not get blood on this car. This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th
Yeah, I really don't feel like
Unit
doing
to
that.
handle code 2. Identify.
Are we undercover now? Put the siren on!
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Okay, I think the ones in the car is at least a little bit easier.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Okay, asshole, damn. Just like people in real
That's
life.
it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
What? Well, it apparently wasn't spotted. It made music like a felt though.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
You're gonna kill someone!
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Hey. There's some other car hitting me is gonna get me caught.
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
My wife is so dumb, she stares at orange juice for hours. It does say concentrate in the cartons.
It sounds like me.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on? That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Shut up!
Are you drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
Oh. That's a lot of blood.
Run!
She got shot in the
Call
damn
an ambulance.
chest.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend.
He also loves
Using his
windows.
girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Especially if he's willing to kill her over it.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Besides the window that's opened. The third window.
Poor girl. Didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
This seems like a long shot.
Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Well, that kind of proves Hammond's not the killer.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take the dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Or maybe Hammond did do it. I'm not sure now.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Pretty sure it's popped.
Good cover, Scout.
Yeah, I can't.
Find some cover.
Don't block my camera.
Give me some goddamn cover.
If it was possible to see crap.
I'll look at that hammer too when I find it.
Oh, I gotcha. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
You're clear, go! Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
That made no sense for him to come down there.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Discania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Yeah, we just covered up the entire true crime. Oh, I finally got all the clues for a change. Albert Hammond sails for England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody, which we know why and how. This makes me want to play Call of Duty World at War. I might actually play that. Well, once I'm done with L.A. Noire, of course, I might try it. I think people still play online, too.
The whole company is gone. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
And you're not. You just took a freaking explosive to the damn face.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Hey, that's rough.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
You know, I used to want to join the Air Force. Air Force / Navy. Always had a passion to want to be a helicopter
shooting at the
pilot.
111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
You know, it has to be the frickin'
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
therapist.
God damn it.
The therapist is the one getting all that crap.
A dead judge. It's not good.
No, not at all.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
I don't even know where I'm at. How high up am I?
After I'd sweated it.
This is the basement. I think.
Poor little Cliff.
I think this is the first floor. No. It has to be.
I say we bust in there and find the
Interview, detective. Where am I? I usually go down the other stairs. There we go. Found my way up. Oh my god, I want to drive that. Seeing a bare color. Is this a police car too? Oh, it's not. Sucks, but I'm still going to drive it.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Hollywood.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Bukowski. Phelps. Back again. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. Get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Oh, thank you.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Yeah, waste of ammo. Oh, poor Plant. It's the true victim.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Trying to look. Yeah, I don't think this is important. It looks old as hell. I don't think this is important either. Just trash. That's all that is. Trash. Where's the other guy at?
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
There's another guy. Or two or three. Yeah, this is not important. That's just trash.
Never the same, are they?
Nope.
Well maintained. Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Different mouthpieces. I used to have one just like this.
What's that click?
Oh, it's a secret case. I figure. Oh my god.
Neat trick.
That fucking scared me.
Case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it.
You should follow up on the musician angle.
It made me jump though. I didn't expect it to happen.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Yeah, everything you needed.
Another day, another dollar.
Does this click too? Nope, that don't click. It's actually normal. Okay, this is the other guy.
Do we have a news source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation? Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
I mean, it looks like it could last a year or two. Then again, if you're super addicted to smoking, probably rarely even lasts that.
brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
Black market?
Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the side for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Out of my way, please. I actually almost missed evidence. Holy.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
I actually almost missed this. That would have been bad. This is like serious evidence.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Unless you win the lottery, of course. Hollywood, please.
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam. Everyone knows it? Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. You could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, Parade of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Okay, Shanghai, China, San Pedro. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, I think. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, medical pallet, Jim Grand. Submachine gun. Browning. There's the cigarettes.
This is the crate we recovered.
Parker or Green?
Alice pack, M1 helmet. I would actually like the trench knife. What's this? Is it?
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
I think that was it. I don't think there was any of these.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
Oh, okay.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know, you've got it made if you can get to that bad.
I think I prefer the homicide case
Now if you start stripped off,
a lot more than this. They're funner. Okay, guys, you're all lagging me out.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
The Blue Room, 6:09 p.m.
Okay, the guy's had enough.
I love pushing them.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bowe, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
I don't want to sit down, lady.
Why
hate sitting.
antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. You have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Her forehead and everything looks really messed up. I think she's lying. Oop, I pressed caps lock. Morphine, tartrate, U.S. Army supplies found in possession of shooting victim. Blue Room Pass, emit 1 pass for the Blue Room Jazz Club. Stolen Valor, stolen bars, Gorge heist, manifest. Okay. I want to say this is going to come in handy, but I could be wrong. I'm just going to go lie.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
Well, there was a pass on one of the people.
I have a rehearsal to finish. It's time for you to leave.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What did you ask? I'm just gonna go without because I'm confused why you just asked. That was... Hang on, log? Have a rehearsal finish. Okay, my partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them, I have no idea what you're... That was just weird.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Coldfabs.
Not really, if you use the words for power.
We need to pay a visit to the
and justice and stuff.
Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
I'm a sleepy. Another tail scene, great. There's a good chance the guy's gonna turn the police force against me due to half the people who robbed the damn boat was a part of his crew back in the war. Kinda wish there was a first-person view for driving. Come on. Where are they going? Got a green light.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
That's the first person I've actually seen pay the cab driver. Amazing. The first cab driver to ever get paid in the game. Oh. All things she heard there was a very light knock. Did he tell me?
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
If you'll follow me.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star upon Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Oh no. Do you?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oop, wrong button.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Poor bus, I can't even drive it.
They weren't even his prints and he still confessed.
I keep going down the wrong damn hallway.
Poor little Cliff. 13 if he was a day. I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units, approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units?
Guess we're Shawman head. Yeah, I am. Just I can't survive those bullets. I'll be a little bit faster. I should be able to just pop them. Okay, never mind. I'm just shooting his hat off. No, I don't want to skip it. Okay, is he just invincible or something? Or does he have just an insane amount of health?
You're covered, Mel.
Yep, there is a way up there.
Officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
Oh, I got you.
Ellie!
There we go. I'm pretty sure I popped him in the head a few times at the ground floor. Oh yeah, he's totally a sniper. Had a lot of ammo just in that little bit.
It's one of the BARs.
Okay, I'm just going to assume his arms have nothing importance.
Phone number and restaurant table. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And the cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Are you trying to mow them down? Phelps!
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identified code.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
He has a point.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Well, he's on the manifest, I'm pretty sure. But don't tell me.
Jack, you know about the morphine. Weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere. I'm done with this.
Shit.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Want to take a guess where he got hold of the cash?
Not really.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. Victim is the Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Apparently all of them.
Look out!
Oh, shush.
Talk about tension. It was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
He just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Yeah, no
Go on,
shit.
get after him.
I could see them.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Going too fast.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. It's no good. We need to get closer.
These guys aren't gonna go quiet.
Open fire!
Find some cover!
Ooh, a newspaper.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? What does he want, Coral?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Roy, would you mind telling me anything interesting in that flashback? Well, I really doubt the face matters.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them. Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Look where you're going!
Oh no, 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 no! not just do that.
I don't hear a siren, Phelps. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Okay, he's not firing his gun. Can we stop?
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Okay, apparently not. His gun's gonna keep firing, apparently. Oh, there we go.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Oh, I wish they would quit firing that damn gun.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
He looks better without the hat. I wonder how many more cases I got till I actually finish the game. I surely won't miss
This
these
car
drivers.
cost me a fortune, you moron.
There was even more gunshots. That's beautiful. Frickin' war zone. That has to be getting close to the end.
They're giving ground. Move up. We're gonna tag the rest of them.
Oh, he's still alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Please grab his arm.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
I don't think anything back here's anything worth it. There's not really much evidence.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
Oh, this is a post office? Could have fooled me. Okay, what am I missing then? Oh yeah, the mailboxes. I should have figured that. I believe this was just a bank, to be honest. It looked like one. Never seen a post office this big. Okay, I didn't want to grab his arm. Oh, hi.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Oh, this is just beautiful. This case is just pure firefight.
Keep moving, I'll cover you.
I really don't need your cover fire.
On the roof, Cole, nail him. How long do you think you can hold out? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Somewhat. Killed a total of 100 bad guys. Good lord.
I'm wide open here.
I'm the Terminator. Yeah.
Get in cover. I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that roof.
APB Alpha, car 11K, car 11 King.
Oh my
Car
god.
11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
That's not correct protocol. Okay. He was upset that he didn't use the correct protocol. Is that you, bitch?
Run, everyone!
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Shouldn't my car number change after a while though? I've been car 11 king for like the beginning of the game. I feel like that's supposed to change after you get promoted. How much is Cole even being paid to be a vice now?
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap!
No buts. This is more important.
You do realize I failed like every answer in the last interview, right, sir? I'm gonna be stuck in a Groundhog Day again, ain't I?
There's a quack in there with him.
Oh no.
What gives?
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
Like a rich room? If I can talk English, rich room is it?
He ran the light on
This one?
Finally collared him on Temple.
Sheldon. Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Oh, good lord.
He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're training to be a doctor, Courtney. How do you justify all of these deaths? You're supposed to want to save people.
Before you get on your high horse, I saved my fair share in To L.A. and Okinawa. My conscience is clear. How do you sleep at night?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie is gonna...
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Is this the end of the game or something? This can't be the ending.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning.
And he's been out having to kill people all day.
I can't stand it, Cole.
I'm pretty sure he's had a lot of a worse time than she has. Oh no, you're a police officer. You were seen with another woman in her house. Oh my lord. You have to kill people, you have to protect yourself from dying. I have it much worse because you cheated on me, apparently. Oh yeah, it's totally justifiable. He's literally risking his life to protect people, technically. Bitch, you just made me lose my job. Let me in. Yeah, I live here now. No rest for the wicked. This isn't the ending of the game, is it? Better not be. It's gonna make me mad if it is. It's a very poor ending. Getting a Marine like Felix to rat on his buddies would have required subtle questioning and solid evidence. Your actions have earned you a demotion. Prepare for reassignment. So I'm not a vice no more? Is there any way to remain a vice? Or... I am confused. I think I'm just fired completely. Because I handed over my badge and gun. So this ain't demotion. This is being fired. The Gas Man. Okay, no arrest for Dorothy. Complete all cases on the vice desk. Okay, so that was just the ending for the vice cases. It's a very lame ending, if I do say so myself. So am I still in the police force? There's no way I am. I won't be a police officer whatsoever. And I'm guessing this is at Cole's house now and they're gonna gas his family. If Cole's somehow doing this, I'm going to be kind of shocked. He doesn't seem like the person who would do that. He also doesn't seem like a person that cheat. Okay, he's apparently still a detective. I'm kind of shocked.
Keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
Oh boy. Yay.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Till then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you
How
with
is he a
Herschel
rat?
Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
Yeah, the ropes are pretty much burnt.
Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks.
Both of you.
So is Biggs my partner, or is it the police officer sitting next to
Poor
me?
little twist.
Who's
She
my
was
partner?
13 if she was a
Okay,
day.
he is.
The
Can I
thing
still
was,
drive that
he was a
guy's
real nice
$2,000
guy.
car? Okay, where the hell am I? I wonder if I can still drive his car. I don't like it. I just want to see if I can drive it for the irony.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore. That's him. That's the best we can do for policemen in this city.
Oh my god. You did cheat him.
I said we bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
I can't drive that car no more. It's also a different police station. I think. This is a long car.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Can I kick him out of my car, please?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I see men first day hero walking into the station with their chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. Doing to give me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Oh, someone already bought that house. It's sold. Hopefully it don't get burnt down. Well, at least it isn't as morbid as I expected.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stephen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. Let me come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady's his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Oh my god.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Stevens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Look, I'd appreciate it if we could get this over with.
Remember the dead lady?
Oh, trust me, you ain't got nothing important to do. I'm pretty sure there ain't much evidence either. Can I get in the house or no? There we go. Anything to look at? Just a frying pan. That's melted.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Still usable, it's just melted.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Yeah, but it don't hurt to check. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything of importance. Is this important? It's a shoe.
Nope.
What size is it? Size 8? Okay, yeah, there's nothing important. I found the toilet.
Son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed a gun at me.
Can I walk up this? Nope.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stephens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
He moved his eye, his one eye is flinching a bit, but I think he's telling the truth.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
Fat.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Stephens.
All right.
That little eye flinching. He got the best of me.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper. It's gonna get annoying.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail. They think they're on.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
I hope you get the death penalty.
It killed someone!
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece. Come on!
No! You've helped quite enough.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Oh, damn it.
Val.
You gonna stick it out, Paul?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. I'll bet the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God.
There's a good chance they will. They do that just to save money. Which it makes insurance pretty much useless if they're going to claim nearly everything is an act of God. Just saying. It makes insurance super useless. Your house gets destroyed in a hurricane? Act of God. Your house gets destroyed by a tree? House of God. Literally anything that happens. So what's the point in having insurance, you know? It's practically useless and a waste of money if they're not going to cover you. They're there for those acts.
Doesn't look like anything.
But yeah, that's my little rant about that, if people can hear it. Insurance companies, y'all need to be better. Especially if people are paying high top dollar for this crap. There's literally nothing here to look at besides torn up stuff. Okay, yeah, I can walk through. The Insta-heat heater ain't even here. Or it is, I just can't get to it. Or it's somewhere else. Hey, hey. Every time you get close to the stairs, he just wants to run into them. He's like, I want to go up. Stairs and doorways. One of the two, and look like they have a pet dog. Hopefully dog goes okay. Oh wait, that might be the heater. Yep. Not okay.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away.
Shock, she
They
didn't
won a
bring it
trip
up.
somewhere. But little Henry
I'm
got
gonna
sick,
talk
so
to a
they had
different
to cancel.
detective because he hurt
What are
my
the chances?
feelings.
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
I like fire too, but that wouldn't mean I'd burnt down the house. Okay, let's just profile him.
Stop! LAPD!
Is there a law against lighting fire?
Firebug, stop right there!
There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's a illegal, whoops. As long as it's a legal fire and not illegal.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Which I almost got burnt in a bonfire once because someone was stupid and threw gasoline in it behind me.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Oh yeah, just
Cigarette
put
in a
that
matchbox
in your...
gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch.
Well, it's better
Take
if
this
no
guy
one's
in.
dying in it.
We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one.
This is making me want to play Count of Salem. But at the same time, I really don't want to.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up.
Well, the reason is because I am Saul. I'm famous.
I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Get out of my car. I can do without you going through my ear. Yeah, I should do that first. I don't know why they ain't marked off. There ain't really much to look at. I've looked at pretty much everything you could. Unless there was more I could have did. I don't know. I don't know why some of those faces don't get marked off.
Oh, for God's sakes.
But yeah, that's a natural thing too when it comes to people trying to buy your house out, like the entire neighborhood, just so they can build. If you do not give them an offer at the time of day to buy your house, you're going to have some serious issues with them. I mean, I'm not even joking. That's a natural thing. They're determined to buy the whole neighborhood. Now, if one person doesn't want to sell, there's an issue. Because they need every person in that neighborhood to sell. But they don't look at your house as an actual home to you. They'll only give you market value for it. So, say if you put over, I want to say $300,000 of what the house is worth. They're going to go with market value for what the house sold for beforehand and all that. They don't care what you did to it. They don't care what you renovated or anything like that. Will you shut up? But yeah, they don't care if what you renovated or anything. They're going to give you the lowest offer they can possibly imagine. You'll be lucky to even get $100,000 for your house. Even then, that's kind of pushing it.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Lamb. I had that a few days ago. Lamb's pretty good. Oh, this one got canceled.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Okay, on hold, issue, collected, issued, on hold. Does that mean the issued ones they sent in by the mail? And the collected ones are the people who came here to pick the stuff up. Family of 6 by flying boat. That sounds fun. Flying boat. I'm guessing they mean one of those helicopters that can... I don't know. What else am I supposed to be looking for? Is it something else?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
They don't have any reason to do so. Also, fun fact, in my town, they're currently doing a well, not a promotion, but a charity for a police officer that got burnt up in my town. And the charity event offers you to win a Mossberg shotgun. That's valued at $880. And you can win it for around $5. That's pretty amazing. I almost entered into it just to support the officer himself, but I've been a little low on cash this month, so I had to back out. I would have loved to win that shotgun though. But sadly on YouTube, that apparently guns are not allowed, so even if I did win it, I would not be able to show it.
If I needed a mannequin for the store window, I'd buy one. How about
Sir,
running along
can you
now?
please be quiet? Other than that, yeah. I would not have been able to show off my prize on YouTube. YouTube would have been really mad at me. So I just didn't enter into it, because if I win something, I want to show it.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
But yeah, gun channels on YouTube, they're pretty much nothing now, because well, YouTube does not like guns. I'm kind of shocked video games even get by it.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem.
Yeah, got a new
Wish I
outfit.
could do something for that family.
You could put around the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Funny part is I was just talking about charity. Awesome. To be honest, it's a pretty cool charity, but I'm pretty sure it's a shotgun the police confiscated.
Let me guess. You want to check out the
I
Suburban?
don't think I would want to own a confiscated shotgun.
Great partners must
That would
think
just
alike.
make me feel weird. Because you'd be owning a convict's weapon. That would just feel weird to me. It's just, ugh. It's a creepy feeling if you think about it.
211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Now, if it was like a brand new shotgun, never touched by anyone, especially a convict, I really do not want to own anything a convict has ever owned. It's just knowing the thought. It's just kind of creepy. It's not, maybe it's just me, but I have a moral ground standpoint for that. Roxy, it's okay. They're not barking at anything. Calm down, just sleep. Sleep in your little cave. She's like, they woke me up. I'm mad now. Need a bark. She was just stretching. She looks just like a cat. Oh, you trying to be a cat? Yes. My name's Roxy. I'm all stretched like a cat. I've never seen a dog stretch
This
like
is
that
supposed
before.
to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an
Roxy,
Elysian
come here.
housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done
Come
here,
here.
Mac?
Come here.
I've got work to do.
He's like, no.
Thanks for your help.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
I don't know what to do now. Is there evidence here? Oh, yeah. Well, there was something.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Not too sure where to look. Hey! Hey! Oh no, now you're in my way. I think that was the only piece of evidence this place even had. Can I talk to him or no? No.
Sorry, gotta go. While I'm here, my workers are probably putting their feet up and talking shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So what am I supposed to do? I guess I'll go back to this place. There wasn't much to look at there.
Cut it out! Good thing they see you coming.
You want? Ow. Come here. Yeah, he's a good dog.
Any central unit, ambulance shooting. Any central unit, identify.
Roxy, come on.
Can we hit the siren, Phelps?
Oh. Yeah, who's a good girl? You're a good girl. Yeah, you are. It's like I'm sleeping. No, don't bite the tripod of the mic. You're making it really hard to drive, you know. No, no, that is not food. That is the pop filter.
This looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
Roxy, please. Please. No. I'm mad. Very mad. Where's the wife at? Ow. Damn. Oh, there was evidence. Or was it? There we go. So I did miss
Recently
something.
serviced. Could be something to go on.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Now what would they
Who
do
exactly
if people
is
never
this guy,
came back? They would never
Lynch
be
is
able
a
to get
legend.
off this
You should feel
case.
privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
No. Roxy, please, you just made me slap my mic off the damn table. No. I am excited. Is this why people don't stream or record around their animals? Is this why rocketry? Is this why? Yes. We always try to push off the microphones and stuff. Now, if you could figure a way to make that microphone work better, sure, that'd be fine. But it looks like you just want to push it and chew it. Oh, my partner is not with me. You can derail those.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Whoa! Your light it should be revoked! Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's rough.
You're dragging your feet!
What the hell? He just ran over 3 people.
It's a stitch up!
Oh, that's the most people I've hit in one case. Holy shit.
We came as soon as we could.
Well, you don't see that every day. Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full read.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Is the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
They go boom boom. Wait, what am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing here. I don't think it'd be that. Okay, maybe this first? And then this in the middle. Wait, no, that would be on the very end. Wait, no, put that back. No, don't put that there. Put this over here. Yes. And you take this and put this in the middle. Oh, something's missing, I think. Okay, hang on. Doggo wants out. Be free, doggy. Oh! Okay, I am wrong on something. I think this is supposed to go on the very end. Well, I mean, up front. No, Phelps, we just had it there.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Okay, I just had it backwards a little bit. What?
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Clearly it has to be on this side. Okay, that was a balloon.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll write your pilot. Turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Okay, yes, I know. Holy.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around this, we're dead.
I didn't have many voice lines used, did y'all?
Show?
The next fire. You should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we like for a lot of things, except we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with. They can make a claim to the department. I wouldn't feel safe in a tank when you drive. I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
And at the next junction, you shut your trap.
Funny, the human desire for self-preservation.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Three blondes walk into a bar. She wants a big 5-star goddamn wedding.
My father says I'll never be an actress.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
I think I'm went the wrong way.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Oh, that's a lie.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. The housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I gotta have it.
Where's... There it is.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Never get in a fight.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien
Lord.
Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Barley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
What's it, Stephen?
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Barley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
One of these days.
One of they die.
You gotta be kidding. What driving is?
Wait, what?
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normanton Privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
5 cents. Good Lord.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Seems irrelevant.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clement. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul? He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it. Brother!
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herb. Stop or I'll shoot! Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess here. The same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
You need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this? The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the mayor.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. It's no good. We need to get closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle.
Oh my God!
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
They wouldn't have these issues if they would just stop and talk.
KGPL to any central unit. Be the officer. A hit-run felony at 6th and
I watch it be the guy I
Alvarado. Any
didn't
unit able to
expect.
handle code 2 identified.
Let them know we're coming, Phelps. Put on the siren. Is this a power game, Phelps? Damn you! Can we try not killing the people who pay our salaries? Please, Cole, don't kill me. I don't got a chance at a pension if we get caught driving like this. Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley? Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. They want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Farley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Wait. Let's get this interview over with.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case. Please!
You're gonna kill someone!
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world. Where's your respect for property, Cole? Son of a bitch!
Do I tell you how to
You're gonna
drive?
give someone a heart attack. Keeping him on there.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Barley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest. Immerse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater.
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Ryan in custody, Harley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Harley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Farley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I can try to pin this on guys, but
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.